Guide Users Awareness Month, which is this month of October 2023. And we've invited Randy Pierce and a lot of the folks from Future Insight, which do a lot of just the awareness, the education around all the different aspects of those that might be blind or visually impaired, specifically throughout the state of New Hampshire. Randy has this incredible story himself. I talk about an individual that will not be deterred by any sort of disability, or whether it be sight or, boy, I mean, when you talk, we'll meet Randy in a second, but when you talk to him, you realize, like, we have no excuses for, like, not just getting up and making the best of our lives. And it's really incredible. He also has an amazing book called See You at the Summit about his climbs, which is also just really incredible stuff. But with that, I'll turn it over to Councilor Kenny.
Thank you, Dominic.
So just to honor the occasion, a few words. Cane and Guide Dog Use Awareness. New Hampshire always has been a leader and overachiever. We place emphasis on the entire month of October on the blind and visually impaired, who are often identified by their white canes and their guide dogs. And we have a nice mix of those folks in attendance today. It would probably surprise me to realize there are more than 28,000 individuals who experience profound sight loss as our blind and visually impaired neighbors. They live from Pittsburgh to Nashua, Keene to Portsmouth, and every town and county between. They are grandfathers, children, husbands, and wives. They are all ages, from birth to seniors, and have a variety of valuable contributions to our state. That is why we both celebrate these individuals and raise awareness that the right training, tools, and support are essential pathways to ensure more of the blind and visually impaired can live with full confidence, competency, and dignity of all our residents deserve.
If Randy wants to come up, and any of the folks that are with Future Insight, the whole team, bring them all up.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Councilor. But thank you especially to this room all beside me, right? Because it's first and foremost always about people. That's what our world is about. It's about people. It's about connecting. And when Councilor Kenny said that it's about ensuring that people have the training, the tools, the essential services that they need so that they can be the valuable contributors, so that they can be the neighbors, the normal citizens of everybody. That's the essential part. That's what we're trying to accomplish. That's why, if you'll forgive the expression, that's my vision, right? Because we serve every age, from birth to seniors, whether every sight loss, from low vision to no vision, whether they've been blind all their lives, of which we have some, whether they've lost their vision as they go through life, or especially as later in life that people can often lose sight. So that's a lot, and now we serve every state, every town in the state. And what do we do? Right, when people manage things, whether their sight changes, whether their environment changes, their support system changes, or the technology and the tools change, we have a vast array of people who are going to go to their homes, help them adapt, help them understand what do they want, what do they need, what are they missing. And the truth is, there's lots missing, but what's not missing is the inclusion, like this event, the awareness that we have to grow so that we can get out there and reach them. So when you hear 28,000, I hope that number surprised you, and I hope next year it surprises nobody, because we want all those folks to become the valuable members, the valuable voting members, the valuable working members of our state, and that's all possible, but it's only possible thanks to events like this, and because people who are here want to prove the ability, the capability, celebrate ability awareness, not disability awareness. I'm going to turn it back to you, but thank you for this proclamation.
Wonderful.
So Governor Sununu asked me to talk a little bit about the book, and what I love about the book, it's called See You at the Summit, because I believe every one of us has the chance to reach our peak potential, literal and figurative. And when I spent one winter climbing every one of the 48 4,000-foot peaks in New Hampshire, that was highlighting awareness, that any of us can do the things we want to do. Not everybody wants to climb mountains. Some folks here are probably better climbers than I am. The reality is, everybody should be able to follow their dreams to become that contributing member. As Councilor Kenny said, right, to live with dignity and competency. And that's all possible, and that's what the book highlights, right? My journey didn't always include that. When I lost my sight, I felt isolated, helpless, hopeless, like I could never do anything important again. And here I am leading the organization that 30 years ago said, hey, that's not how you have to feel. You can do all the things you want, let us teach you. And then 30 years later, they said, well, you've learned a little bit, why don't you come back and lead us? Right? And that's what the book is. How does any of us do that journey, sighted or otherwise?
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. All right, thank you, Randy. So we do have a proclamation recognizing White Cane and Dog Users Guide Awareness Month for October 2023. Whereas the White Cane and Dog Guide, in addition to being a practical mobility tool, serve as a symbol of dignity, freedom, and independence for individuals who are blind or visually impaired. And whereas people who are blind and visually impaired are skilled and contributing members of society, we must highlight the availability of existing tools to facilitate communication and work to improve to access. And whereas technology has increasingly become an equalizer, allowing greater independence and access to information for those who are blind or visually impaired. Whereas people who are blind and visually impaired face unique obstacles in their daily lives and strive to achieve these goals and aspirations, mobility tools such as White Canes and dog guides and specialized instruction in their use are critical in helping those who are blind and visually impaired to overcome these obstacles. And whereas Future Insight and agencies and organizations of and for people who are blind and visually impaired in New Hampshire wish to bolster public education and awareness of the contributions of those people who are blind and visually impaired. And whereas educating today's youth who are blind and visually impaired, including providing accessible materials and technology, will prove fruitful for the economic development of New Hampshire. Now, therefore, I, Christopher T. Sununu, Governor of the State of New Hampshire, do hereby proclaim October 2023 as White Cane and Dog Guide Users Awareness Month and call this to the attention of all of its citizens. Thank you so much for